Attorneys David Siegel and Jesse Barrientos discuss divorce and family law. Be sure to stay tuned because at the end of this short video, you will have the opportunity to request a free copy of their book, Divorce and Family Law: Who Has the Legal Right When Things Go Terribly Wrong?
Can you ever change custody after it's been determined?
You can, but before we get to that, I'd like to mention the other scenario, and again, either party can do that. It's what they call a 604B evaluation, which is a psychological evaluation to determine the best interest of the child for custody or visitation purposes. And what will happen is everybody will go to the psychologist, and they'll do the psychological tests, and the psychologist will make a determination as to what's in the child's best interest. Now, it gets even better. I can tell you that can range anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000 or $10,000.
Right.
Now, if you get a recommendation back from a 604B, and that's essentially the court's
It's an expert.
Right. It's the court's witness essentially. And essentially one party's not going to like what that person is going to say, okay?
Right.
And then they can get their 604.5 evaluation, which is their own expert, and they're going to have to pay for it. But the statute says that the other party may be required to pay for some of that, and that expert is going to go. You're going to go through the same thing, and they're going to make a recommendation. So, if it's the same recommendation, well, it is what it is. If it's contrary recommendations, then the court battle is just going to be about who is the better expert, who did the more detailed job, and it's going to be about finding, what this expert did and what that person didn't do and how well they didn't do it or did it or anything like that.
But importantly, this expert that you're talking about is only a piece of evidence. The court does not have to go with that expert's opinion.
Absolutely.
They can rule contrary to that expert's opinion.
They sure can.
And shock everybody. Or they can do some combination of the two.
Right.
But it's very important to note, though, if once custody is established and it's in writing, it's part of an order, it's not that easy to change it. Not quickly.
No.
Call now to request a free copy of the book, Divorce and Family Law. You may also call to schedule a free initial consultation, 847-520-8100, 847-520-8100.